Now, we've learned a ton here. So let's do a quick refresher of what we just learned. And then we're going to actually learn how we can call any function just by using this syntax here. What we learned from really high level, if we want to combine strings, we can do abi.encode packed and then typecast it to a string. And in newer versions of Solidity, you can do string.concat, hi mom, comma, miss you. In newer versions of Solidity, this works as well, but not in older versions of Solidity. Then we learned a lot about some low-level stuff. We learned, okay, when we compile our contracts, we get an ABI file and this weird binary thing. It's that numbers and letters stuff that gets, when we deploy a contract, that gets sent in the data field of our contract creation transaction. So for contract creations, the data is populated with that binary code. For function calls, is going to define which functions to call and with what parameters, and this is what we're going to go over next. Now, we learned that we can actually encode stuff into this binary, into this low-level code. And any program, any process that can read this low-level stuff and execute accordingly, read this EVM stuff, read the specific binary that Ethereum has specified or the EVM has specified, is considered EVM compatible. We can encode numbers. We can encode strings. We can encode pretty much anything we want to encode. To save space, we do encode packed. We can decode stuff that we've encoded, but we can't decode stuff that we encode packed. We can multi-encode stuff and then multi-decode stuff. And then finally, we can use this call function and add data in here to make any call that we want to any smart contract. And this is what we're going to learn next. All right, so now's a great time to take a break because we just learned some really difficult concepts. And like I said, if you don't get it the first time, that is okay.